Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dustin Duran, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So we left off finishing up Scylla. We still have Felix's quest there. So that's the first thing we'll be doing. And we'll finish up Nyoka's quest as well, back on Monarch. And then we'll see what happens from there. We'll see how long that takes. I'm going to try to finish up as much as I can before going to Byzantium. But yes, let's just get into it. Oh good, the woolly cows are back.
Request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Right? Who does? Parvati. Let's go to Harlow's base.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Okay, will do. And yeah, I'll keep this team. Felix and Parvati. Okay. Well. Man, it's a small enough area. Oh, who's that? An outlaw. Oh, there's outlaws here. Are these good outlaws? Volker? Yeah, this is definitely a pretty small area. Just literally just for Felix's quest.
Hey you, looking for something?
Yes.
Where do you think you're going?
We'll be nice for now. Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? Alright, go on through.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a quick peek around. And you sure do have a lot of robots out here. I feel like things are gonna go poorly, and I'm gonna have to kill all of you. Correction. Felix and Parvati will have to kill all you. Hello? You are staring at a blank terminal, sir.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
Get it? I don't think they've ever stolen my bits. You know, I can't remember if I was upgrading this or not. I assume I have been. However, if this machine is selling a level 29 base, I should probably just buy that. I'll get that upgraded and swap that out at some point. Okay, we got a terminal. Harlow's crew terminal. Logs, acquisition logs, independent freighter, Cat's Meow, haul contraband pharmaceuticals. I think we saw this one already. I think the Cat's Meow was one of the ships that was on the main part of Scylla. Independent freighter, getaway sticks, haul subversive literature, summary brought down salvage cargo, crew joined up, freighter werewolf, haul engine parts, summary brought down, salvage crew jettisoned an escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships, despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. So these are the guys that are taking down the ships. Someone's telling them where the ships are gonna be. Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for our latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up until I get answers. Stay skeptical. Yep. Pirate code. Rule number 1, Harlow's the boss. Rule number 2, fuck the board. Rule number 3, why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Possibly. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purpleberry flavored opium. Fuck rules and fuck the terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapons they raised against us time and time again, from the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins. And, error, document pirates code has exceeded character limit. Aw, that's too bad.
Hey, we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks.
Ooh.
Standing around kicking rocks.
Okay, that was weird. I don't even know why. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I had no idea this was here. And I don't even know why I scrolled down to see what was in here, because I wasn't going to steal from this bin initially. Especially, too, with this guy standing right here. But yeah, there's a unique Safecrackers jacket. I'll be back for that. Oh, and there's Harlow. Okay. Oh, Harlow and Marlowe. Hello. Let's have a chat.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Yeah, let's just let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Okay, what are we talking here? I guess, just since you're outlaws and your terminal said fuck the board multiple times, I'm gonna guess you're planning something like kill a bunch of corporate people. Yeah, I'm not too trustworthy of this guy. Yeah, Felix and I are getting along. I'm gonna have Felix's back on this. Allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the
For
thought
now,
of losing him
huh?
troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
And what exactly did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
I
You'd be
agree.
wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means.
Okay.
Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
You said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
What makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
All right, we'll go. I mean, this guy talks like he might be on our side, but I don't trust him. Hello, can you stop looking at this crate just for a second? Or can I, like, hide from you?
Not a peep from me.
Oink.
What do you think you're
Oh,
doing?
God damn it. You know what? It's okay. I was just leaving.
Scram.
1 point. I'm okay with stealing, like, little things. Oh, what is this? Alright, I'm paranoid now. Repeatedly getting caught by guards has made you jittery, doubly so when roaming around restricted areas or sneaking. I mean, again, we don't really need perks, so we don't need to take these flaws. Oh, and you know what? They might not have a reputation, because no, I didn't lose anything. Got this safecracker's jacket. That's nice. I mean, with my perk, that's plus 20 lockpicking. That could definitely come in handy. I might just hold on to that. But okay, let's continue on his quest, and let's head back to the Groundbreaker. Yeah, and 2, we have that, do you have something to say? I don't think I've talked to you.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now.
Yes.
I
Oh,
ain't
we
too
haven't
elated
actually talked
going
about this.
exclusive,
Huh?
but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
I mean, it's been a very long time since we've last talked to you. But, okay. I'll be on my way. Alright, well. Anyways. Yeah, I was gonna say, Wanda, we can finally turn in, her quest. Oh, Nate, yep. And she's got the medical auto mechanicals here. Is, what was his name? Irion? Is he here? Doesn't look like it.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
Yes.
I can't thank you enough.
Okay. And, yeah, we just completed that quest from, like, 20 episodes ago.
Yeah, but...
Where are you? You're... Ah,
This is Halcyon News.
you're here. Hello.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
I do. Let's keep it civil. Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay, for right now, let's not talk about Harlow, because she doesn't like... Well, she says she's not on speaking terms, but, that might be just so he could disappear. Like, they might still have a good relationship. He might just not want to be found. So she might not like Harlow. Let's not mention his name yet. But I'm on the level. You can ask June Lay about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
Absolutely. I repaired the Groundbreaker's radiators for her.
Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Okay, maybe I have a few more
Please,
questions.
Just make it quick.
Sure. You and Trask split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago.
Oh,
And
they have
seeing how
expiration
he's technically
dates.
an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Oh. Okay, so she actually seems like a good person and doesn't want to associate with outlaws. But yes, that's also funny how marriage contracts have expiration dates. How much do you know about Harlow? Probably a lot.
Precious little. He
What?
and Rufus worked together on the
Oh,
Groundbreaker
Harlow.
some years back
Oh.
before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Yes, this sounds familiar.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Yes. Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess.
Okay.
Little late for that, says I.
Alright, that's all I wanted to know. I'll leave you be.
Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
Okay, well, she was actually nice. Alright, so back to the Emerald Vale. Oh, and he's in this North Gulch. This is where all those canids were. And okay, as I just fast traveled back here, I'd missed that poster. Glad I ran back here. And yeah, this place is just completely empty. Adelaide is still here.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, hello. You're still alive. I never spoke to you about this, huh? Okay. I've convinced your flock to go back. They're returning to their posts.
Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery with Grace and Thomas and Stefan and all the others.
Okay.
I expected it'd end like this. Lived out here for years all by my lonesome. Only right that I'd die the same way. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. If you don't mind leaving an old lady with her thoughts, I'd be much obliged.
It's not too late. You can still go back to Edgewater.
It is too late, and I'm tired of talking.
All right. Goodbye. Guess we never finished her dialogue.
Heads up, jackass!
Nice, Felix.
Who did it?
Yeah. I assume that these guys don't scale to your level, so they are probably going to be very easy to kill. I mean, Felix just drop-kicked that dude and killed him, so... And, okay. Let's be nice. Let's just chat.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
We won't mention his ex, but yes, that's right. Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Oh?
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take you for your word. Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer.
Oh, yes?
I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Oh, nice. My temperament is high enough. Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Oh. What was Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed.
Yes.
Capturing anybody the board wanted captured.
Yeah, we
If
kind
we
of guessed
captured
that.
you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
And I think I know the answer to this question. If they probably can't take out Harlow, they'd rather just buy him off instead of fighting with him. So I think that's the answer. But why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
I suppose so. All right.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I'm going to ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Do we believe him? I think I believe him. I mean, I definitely believe him because we kind of already found that out that, yeah, Harlow was the one taking down the ships around Scylla. And yeah, the board seemed like already that the board was paying someone to do that. So, yeah, I believe all of that. It's okay, it was, which I guess that makes sense. Felix wanted that poster. Which, yeah, he's like the comic book dude. So, why is this saying a quest is back on the Scylla landing pad?
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. I'm just gonna take a look here quick. See what's going on. So no, that wasn't. I don't know why that marker was there. So yeah, first things first, let's check out this vent. Is this on the outside? No. No, it's back there. It is right here. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Okay. Hello, don't mind me, just checking out vents. I have a feeling we're gonna be killing everyone now.
What's the word?
Trask had a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Actually, yes. You've been bought off. I got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Except you are. Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up, boss!
You know what?
Just getting started.
I think Parvati got that kill, which is too bad. Okay, I'm gonna be stealing all your stuff, by the way.
Out of my way!
Yeah, drop kick him into the vending machine.
What the?
You want some of this?
Nice. At least you got Volker.
Everyone all right?
And the mechanicals are not attacking. Alright. Good decision, Mechanicals. And now that might be Felix's quest done. Let's see. Let's talk to him on the ship and find out.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You're just gonna have to come to terms with that.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Money definitely changes people. The board probably offered Harlow a lot of money.
I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
This is true. It's not like I pay you.
I ought to thank you for that. Keeping me on the straight and narrow. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Absolutely. I like how he's thanking me for not paying him. Oh my god, are we just a master manipulator here? Felix gained the self-governed perk. Self-governed. Increase the damage you deal when fighting corporate enemies. Oh. Post-armor damage dealt. Now, this does say corporate enemies, but it just says post-armor damage dealt. I'm gonna guess it's still just corporate enemies. So it's not like beasts or anything. Another quest done! Oh wow, that's a lot of bits. Oh, and Harlow's emblem. Wait, where's Max? He's normally always in his room. That must be the emblem? Yep. Keepsake of Simpler Times unlocks the perk Self-Governed. Where?
Hey, should've get off the pot, damn it! You can't be hogging the facilities for 40 damn minutes. You ought to see Ellie. You got a condition or something.
Are you okay, buddy?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
My god, it's pretty weird, it's pretty weird hearing Max talk like this. During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them.
Oh.
I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Honestly, he probably has different thoughts on philosophists. Let's just see what he says here.
I used to believe their religion to be false, in contradiction to what I knew to be true. How pompous and sure of myself I was. Their basic tenets were closer to the truth than my own cherished beliefs.
You know, this makes me want to, like, I wonder what would have happened if I did Max's quest early on, and then his responses to stuff, like speaking to Graham. I'm specifically talking, because he was pretty, confrontational with Graham. But I wonder if you did his quest first, and then spoke to Graham, if his responses would be drastically different. Probably. That'd be interesting to see. But anyways, off to Monarch, and I'm gonna guess... I don't even know what's gonna be closest. Either Cascadia or Fallbrook. I think Cascadia is probably gonna be closer. All those landing pads were marked as, oh, your quest is here. So it must just be, the quest is just leading me to all ports on that planet or asteroid. So that's why it was pointing me to the Skilla
What was your
main.
family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? Imagine me pining after my family. Yeah, Suppose that was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
Okay, and I forgot. We need to switch out Felix for Nyoka. But anyways, yes, as I was saying, that was why the markers was leading me to the main area of Scylla.
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to... never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications, just come ask me, all right? I ain't gonna bite.
Well, that's nice. Nyoka's helping Parvati learn to aim. And Parvati's improving her weapons. Good stuff. Okay, so... yes. It is just all down here. And yeah, the Cascadia landing pad was definitely the closest one. Although I guess it doesn't matter, because I can just fast travel. Alrighty. Oh, you're about to say something? Nope. I messed up. Sharon. Let's go. The Manosaur Hive. So, actually, I didn't even look. So, okay, yeah, this is a pretty freaking small area. Opal. Yep. There's that. Now I gotta watch out, because there might be,
Great work.
something special, some sort of special gear with her quest as well. There might be special gear related to everyone's quest. Get him! Get him! Nice. Oh! And a level up. Wait a minute. And that was it? Wait, she said there was a queen, didn't she? These were all just drones. And here's Clara's. Okay, something... Alright, there's gonna be a queen that, like, jumps down here. So we have to do this first, probably. Okay, and actually, let's level up. You know, and I was thinking about this, like, getting, science up, because obviously that affects science weapons. I mean, I guess maybe it affects their duration? I mean, it says it improves the special effects for science weapons, so maybe it does affect, like, the duration. So, like, with the gloop gun, it holds them in place for longer. But I was thinking, if it's just damage, the damage is so small on science weapons that it really doesn't matter, and I'm not the one that's doing the damage. It's the companions, but maybe I could bring science up more. But no. We're just gonna put 10 in Persuade. And the perks, they're all freaking useless, yep. Alright, let's just walk faster. Okay. Now, place glands. Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the spot.
We need to lure the
I
Mana Queen
thought
out.
I'd be
That's
angry.
right.
I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
Let's just let her talk.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, Somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
Let's keep letting her talk.
We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Keep letting her talk.
She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
You were a family. Sorry they're gone, Nyoka.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh. Yep. Here's the man. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a lot. Don't go dying, Nyoka.
Everyone all right?
Okay. Yeah, they must have killed that mannequin really fast. Because I didn't even see it. Is this it? It is. They killed it really fast. Okay, and I need to talk to her on the ship, yes? Oh, I guess I don't. I can just talk to her here.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome, Nyoka.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Is it best? I don't know. Should she take them or bury them? I mean, that probably does seem like the right thing to do, is because if this was their home, you just bury everyone's medallions together in the home, instead of just taking them all with you. Yeah, you're leaving the medallions here? I suppose that's wise. Go ahead. Oh, and there's all the graves. What do we got? Makeshift lockbox. This lockbox is locked, and it seems Nyoka has broken the mechanism so that it can't be opened. Inside, you hear the rattling of several small metal objects, likely her team's medallions. Yep. Opal Oubliette. One of the very few who deserved better. Rebecca Hodges, at the very least, you came back to us in the end. Anders Wadsworth. Between Raptidons and women, he died doing what he loved, chasing tail. Jackson Hayes. His most egregious crime was having the gall to die before me. And Clara Hodges, the closest thing to a sister that I ever lost. Well, there we go. Let's see, because I think... Yeah, because I think this is her new thing. So critical chance... That must just be her critical chance. Oh, and it is only when fighting creatures. Okay. But yeah, I'm assuming that that's what she just got. Well, alright. Let's head back. Can we do your quest yet?
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
Ah, yes, and Miss Negativity back at it. Just because Arlo turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
You just gotta be vigilant, that's all. Can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact,
Of
I bet
course
you
you
I
can.
live a lot longer.
Debatable. Although I do go seeking out trouble all the time. Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
Even you never really go it alone. You usually throw your lot in with a crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping
Hey,
the
I'm the
scientist because
captain.
you think he'll save the colony?
As a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Speaking of lost causes, there's something I've been meaning to get around to.
Oh. Finally, her quest. What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Of course. Just let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by.
Right.
When we're in the neighborhood.
Of course.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised.
That's why we haven't seen her quest
probably
yet.
comes as a big surprise.
I was kind of thinking that maybe we hadn't seen their quest because it's related to Byzantium. And now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Do you think we're like... My first thought was, oh, are we like dating and you're taking me to see your parents? But it's probably more normal that, no, she's on a crew and hey, here's the captain of this crew. But yes, why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Okay. Well, now you're making it weird again. I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not weird, because yeah, you're just bringing along your new captain. But no. Fun? Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Okay, so, yeah, and that makes sense. If you're from Byzantium, they live in Byzantium. They're probably very bougie. And Ellie just wants to piss them off. Gee, thanks.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit.
Okay.
If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Yeah, she's really just trying to piss off her parents. I'll take care of the dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
I bet. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Why'd you leave?
The real question is why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
I mean, it is called society, but I do bet Byzantium is way extreme. But yes, what do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy too.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
I need the lay of the land. Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Is this one of those established dominance things?
What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Right. Okay.
That's what I've been saying.
All right, well, we finally got Ellie's quest, and by the way, I put her in raider gear. That should also, yeah, she's trying to piss off her parents. This is the perfect outfit to wear as well. Well, all right. We got Felix's quest done. We got Nyoka's quest done. We are now starting Ellie's quest. And next stop, finally, Byzantium. And we'll leave that for the next one. But until then, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and or subscribe. Take care, everybody.